Wednesday. I wanted to share two things with you today. One, my yummy morning concoction, because it is an amazing way to boost the immune system, the digestive system, and it's Ayurvedic supportive, so I'd love to share that with you. And then also how to do crow pose, Bakasana. I've been teaching that in my classes over the last week, and although it is a challenging pose, it has been a lot of fun for my students to try. Anyways, first of all, just so you know, with this drink, I will post the recipe along with a picture of the ingredients on my story. But it's basically just filtered water, and I boil that in a teapot, and then I pour it over honey, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, freshly grated ginger, and a half of a lemon wedge squeezed. Hope I didn't miss any of the ingredients, but it's pretty good. I wake up in the morning, like I said, I do my yoga, my meditation, my gratitude journal, and I drink water throughout my practice. I'm pretty positive I must have been a marine animal in another life or something, because water is literally everything to me. I drink a lot of water. I love it. And if you study Ayurveda, you know cold temperature water is a no-no for digestive system purposes, but I love it. I can't get away with it. There's no way, I have to have it. But this warm drink that I make in the morning, I've been drinking for over the last 6 months each morning. And call me cliche, but I definitely think it's a fat burner. I absolutely believe that it boosts the immune system along with the digestive system. So it's a good drink. Give it a try. Bakasana. Whoop, whoop. Okay, crow pose. So, couple options for Bakasana. First of all, warming up the wrists, pulling the palms away from the body. Rotate the hand opposite side, and we can always pull each fingertip toward the body. We're just finding some warmth and care in our fingers and wrists before finding our way to a hand balancing pose. We can rotate the wrists out. You can place the wrist to your mat and pull back. Rotate top of the hand to the mat. Again, same thing. Pulling back. Warming up the wrists. I did already warm up my wrists today, but I highly recommend that for any balancing poses. Another recommendation, utilizing a block, and I will show you what we will do with this if Bakasana crow is a new pose for you. In my classes, I teach finding the legs. Hi, you can see half of my body. Anyways, the legs a little bit further than hip distance apart. I'm finding a bend in my knees to a low squat for garland pose, prayer hands, because this is yoga. And I'm pressing my knees towards my body, utilizing my elbows. And we can always bring the feet a little more parallel. But I did have a student that brought to my attention knee injury. And I can relate to that. I've had my own knee injury. So this can be a tough pose on those with knee issues. Rather than transitioning to crow from garland, finding a forward fold, soft bend in the knee, placing palms to the mat is another option. Keeping that in mind. From garland pose, we're finding our palms to the mat, fingertips out wide. From here, if you have a block, the purpose of the block, as we bring the knees to either the armpit area or the triceps, the block is kind of a safety measure, comfort measure, placing the forehead to the block, Lift one foot off the ground and release. Opposite foot. Notice how that feels in your body without the block. And we can always use a wall for the purpose of placing the feet to the wall and kind of finding your stability there as you're learning to do crow pose. Those are some options. For full crow, finding engagement in the core, the hip flexors will engage, lifting one foot off the mat, drawing the other foot, whoop, and if you come out, just get right back in. Drawing heels towards the glutes, look up, maybe straighten out the arms for crow pose. Anyway, that's just a fun pose. I have a lot of fun with it. I like to try different variations. So maybe give it a try, Bakasana. And I will post my drink recipe with pictures along with how to make it on my story. It's super good. It's not good as in a super sweet drink good, but it's good knowing it's good for you. So thank you so much. I hope that you try Bakasana. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. And as you can tell, it's a good full body workout pose. It gets your heart rate up, your respiratory. So it's great. Anyways, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Namaste.